is going to be all about my eyebrows. I get a lot of questions from you guys constantly asking, how do you fill your eyebrows in? Where do you get your eyebrows done? Eyebrows, eyebrows, eyebrows. So I thought that I would do an entire video dedicated on my eyebrows, which is weird because they're just two tiny little hairy things above my eyes. How weird are eyebrows, by the way? It's just so weird to think how important eyebrows have become in the past like 3 years. I'm basically going to show you guys firstly how I get my eyebrows to grow so that they're nice and full, secondly how I groom my eyebrows, and thirdly how I fill them in. And make sure that you stay tuned to the end of the video because I might possibly have a tiny little sneaky giveaway that I know you guys are not going to want to miss out on, so make sure that you stay to the end of the video. And let's just get started. So step number 1 in my eyebrow routine is to apply a serum in order to help my eyebrows grow and be nice and thick. And the one that I use is by a company called Lilash, and they have a product called Eyebrow. So basically just before bed at night I will put this through my eyebrows and it helps them to grow. And I like to focus it in the front of my eyebrows because that is where my eyebrows are, like where they have the least amount of hair. So I would highly recommend this product. I do actually also have the Lilash, which I apply in my eyelashes as well, but I'm not going to show you that today because I already have mascara on and this video is about eyebrows. Both of these products are incredible. And just a little hint, I do actually have a giveaway at the end of this video and these might be included. I swear by these and they really do help my eyebrows grow, so I would highly recommend them. Step number 2 in my eyebrow routine is grooming. So basically I do get a lot of questions from you guys like, where do you get your eyebrows waxed and stuff, and I actually have never had my eyebrows done professionally, like waxed or threaded or even tweezed. I just do them myself. I always have, because I figure I can get them how I like them to look more than anyone else can. And I only use 3 things to groom my eyebrows. The first is a pair of scissors. I know it sounds crazy, but I do use scissors. Next is just a little groomy thing to do this pretty much. And then the third thing is a pair of tweezers, and I use the Tweezerman tweezers because they are the best and I have never found another pair of tweezers that is as good as Tweezerman tweezers. Definitely get Tweezerman tweezers if you would like some good tweezers. And I just said tweezers so many times. So the first thing I do is I take my little spoolie brush and I basically brush my eyebrow hairs upwards so that I can see the little hairs sticking up at the top, and I look absolutely crazy, kind of like John Howard. But that's okay. So basically all the little hairs at the top, I take my scissors and I just trim those. And I know this sounds scary, but naturally I have really bushy eyebrows, and if I don't trim them they just look crazy. So yeah, that is what I do. And then I also will brush my hairs downwards, as you can see I'm doing right here, and then I will trim underneath. You can skip this step if you have naturally thinner brows than myself, or just be really careful, only trim the very ends of them. But for me this is definitely a step that I need to do because otherwise I will just look like a crazy woman. And then after that I just take the tweezers and tweeze underneath my eyebrows. I don't tweeze on top of my eyebrows and I don't tweeze at the back. If I have any little hairs here, embarrassingly sometimes I do because I have really bushy eyebrows, then I will tweeze those, but I don't take like the front of my eyebrows back at all, and I don't take the back of my eyebrows back at all because I like them to look quite natural. Yeah, I tweeze underneath my eyebrows, and then I also brush my eyebrows up just to get any of the little hairs that are sitting underneath my other hairs, if that makes sense. And this gives me a nice shape. So I kind of like to stick to my natural shape. I think that's what works best for everyone. Don't try and give yourself really arched eyebrows if you don't have really arched eyebrows. You can sort of manipulate that a little bit more in the filling in process, but yeah, I definitely, number 1 tip would be to try and stay with your natural eyebrow shape, because otherwise you're just gonna look a little bit crazy. So now moving on to step 3 of my eyebrow routine, and that is filling my eyebrows in. and I only used one product for this, and this is the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in the colour medium brown. And this is pretty much perfect for my eyebrow colour. I did have the one in dark brown, but it was insanely dark, and I probably would only recommend you pick up the dark brown if you have almost black eyebrows. Otherwise, definitely don't go any darker than the medium brown. But this product is amazing. I swear by it. I use it every single day, and yeah, it's definitely my favourite eyebrow product. So I also use the same little spoolie that I showed you guys before, and then I also use this angled brush. And both of these brushes are by EcoTools, so a really affordable brand, and they work amazingly well. Well, you could use pretty much any spoolie brush, but I'm actually really picky when it comes to angled liner brushes, which is probably a really weird thing to say. I've used so many, and I always come back to the EcoTools one just because it has such a fine end, and I don't know, it's just the perfect shape and just the perfect eyebrow brush. So to start off filling my eyebrows in, I basically just groom through them with the spoolie brush just to make sure that they are in the right place and not all going crazy. Once I've done that, I just take my angled liner brush and I dip it in my Anastasia Dip Brow, and I start to put the product in the middle of my eyebrows. And the reason that I put the product in the middle of my eyebrows opposed to at the front or at the back is because naturally my eyebrows are the thickest in the middle, and maybe that'll be different for you, but especially I would say don't start filling your eyebrows in at the front because that is where the hair is most sparse. So yeah, basically I just start filling them in the middle and put the most product in the middle of my eyebrows because I still want them to look natural. You will notice when I'm filling my eyebrows in the middle that I kind of straighten out the bottom of my brows, and this is because I have quite naturally curved eyebrows. They're more of like a half moon than more of an arch, if that makes sense. Hoping it does. And so when I'm filling my eyebrows in, I kind of like to manipulate that shape just a little bit to make my eyebrows look more pointed and more sharp and more like straight opposed to arch. So yeah, once I've finished filling in the middle, I just continue taking that to the back, and I make the top of my eyebrow up here look quite pointed, and same with down here. You guys can see exactly what I'm doing, but yeah, that is how I like them. And then the front of my eyebrows, I actually will fill them in with the same brush and everything, but I don't put any product on the brush. I just use what has already been left on the brush. I fill in the front of my eyebrows, and this just makes them look quite natural but still full at the same time. So that is pretty much everything I do. I take my spoolie brush afterwards and I'll brush through them again, but I don't use a wax or anything just because the Dip Brow Pomade is already like a waxy consistency. So yeah, that is how I fill my eyebrows, and you guys can see the difference between my left brow and my right brow. I really like the way I do it because I feel like it is quite thick looking, but it still looks very natural. So yeah, that is what I do. So now moving on to the giveaway portion of the video, I am going to be giving away 2 of these Lilash Eyebrow packs. These are both valued at like, I don't know exactly, I'll put the price in the description, but it's like a couple $100 each. So yeah, a lot of money, definitely something that you want to try and win. And basically in this kit you get one of the Lilash, one of the Eyebrow, and then you also get this tiny little mirror. Lilash was kind enough to send these to me to give away to you guys, so thank you so much Lilash for giving these to me. I'm sure you guys all want to know how to enter. So basically I'm going to be hosting this giveaway through Gleam. I hosted my last giveaway through Gleam, but in the description box there'll be a link at the very top. You just have to click on that, it will take you to a website, and on that website you'll be able to enter. There is one compulsory thing you must do, and that is subscribe to this YouTube channel, and then you can also do a couple other things like follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram, and then there also will be one daily bonus entry. So every single day the giveaway is open, you can enter your daily bonus entry to give yourself extra entries. This giveaway will be open for a month, and yeah, good luck guys. This stuff is amazing, and even if you don't want to enter into the giveaway, I will have a link down below to where you can buy these because honestly they are amazing products. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure that you give it a huge thumbs up if you did, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!